Hello, welcome back to another episode of Apollo Justice, the Deceitful Turnabout. This case feels so wild, so fast. Like, got freaking everyone being accused. Just what? About a brother. I admit it. And now we have Phoenix testifying about what I think he's about to testify about. Oh gosh. Trucy does have a secret relative. I've known about him for a while, but decided to keep it a secret. What? What? Oh, here we go. Order, Mr. Wright. Well, I have not heard about this, all right. Who is? Figured out during your cross-examination, Mr. Justice. I, I, I completely forgot about the cross-examination. What am I gonna do to find out here? Who's Trucy's brother? Could they have possibly done this crime? Oh, about a brother. I admit it. Trucy does have a secret relative. Who is it? I'm not making it that easy. Ask some questions about him. I want to figure this out now. I have to play his game. Do I know him? Do I know him? Oh, yes, I'd say I know him rather well. Oh, really? Indeed. Know him rather well? Huh. No, but okay, let me see what this says. I need to figure out his identity. It's just not me who needs to consider all this too. There's Trucy as well. How long have you known? Ever since the night Zach Gremery died. But that's over a year ago. Why would you hide this for so long? I have my reasons. Damn it, that's not right. Why have to be so stubborn about this? This could save your daughter. Okay. Identifying feature. Is there any identifying features about him? Sort of. He wears something that is his parents. What is it? Now, not making it too easy. Damn you, just tell me. Something his parents wears? Doesn't everyone do that? Not everyone. How long have we know? Oh, okay. That is the. Okay, that was the wrong statement. Okay, what last? Is he here in this court today? As a matter of fact, he is. What? We must get him to testify. Mr. Justice is right. Let him figure it out, Your Honor. Hey, right? Why are you making this so difficult? Why could you just tell us his name already? I promised his mother. Never mind. His mother? So in other words, Trucy's mother. Lost the memory. Show me a Trucy unless I'm first marriage. Oh. Oh, you know. I'm just gonna see if this has to work, right? Obviously. Oh, wait, is that the wrong statement? Uh, what? What do I do then? What do I do? What do I do? Over a year ago. Save your daughter. Well, I've given all my hints. I know him rather well. He wears something of his mother's in court. And Zach knew before he died. Wait. Oh. Well, Apollo, have you figured out who it is? Oh, I can't even press that. Oh. There's no way. Oh, yes way. Mr. Justice, have you figured it out? Let's run through your testimony, shall we? Stop troubling. This isn't that bad. Probably. You said it was someone I knew well. He also wears something of his mother's and is in court. There's only one person it could be. Who is it? I can't stand the tension. Me. You, Polly? The defense attorney? As if. There's no way a grabber could be a defense attorney. Ha. Oh, yes, Sway. Order! Order! I love order! I guess this is an interesting way to do the reveal. Well, in my honest attitude, you being accused brother would contradict everything. I'm aware, Your Honor. You think this is funny? Oh, that was Clavier. This is hilarious. You're trying to use my brother against me when you're your own enemy. Yeah. He's right. This completely contradicts my theory. There's no way Trucy could have known. There's no way. Mr. Wright, please tell me I'm wrong. Look at this photo and tell me. Oh, there's the bracelet. Look at her bracelet. And then mine. Oh. Oh. Yep. That's the truth. Order, order, order. What do I even do here? Last is my mom. Trucy's my half-sister. My case. My case. To be continued. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing this at the worst time? Deceitful Turnabout Part 2-2 Trial Ladder. Save. April 13th, 1:17 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 8. Okay. Let's do this. Order! Anyone else make a peep and I'll hold you in contempt. Mr. Justice! Yes, Your Honor? The theory of yours that Claudio is the only person with the brother no longer holds water. This also brings back guilt to your client. If you not make a rebuttal now, this trial ends here. I can't let our Mr. Wright down. Not now. Someone I've cared about for 2 years. It's my blood relative. It would explain why we both can see what others can't. This is important right now. I need to find a contradiction in the prosecution's theory before having an existential crisis. Is there anything that doesn't make sense? Aha! Prosecutor Gavin, there's something we never explained. Huh? What is it? Oh, did Trucy make the recreation? She obviously got someone to do it while you three were gone. And moved the body when you all were knocked out. That strikes me as odd, Prosecutor Gavin. This is the reason why. I don't know. Oh gosh. This always happens. Oh. Oh, glass shards. Wait, you lost me. Hair Justice. What makes this my claim? What, those glass shards? Okay. Autopsy report? Look at the autopsy. It is written specifically that Phoenix Wright, Trucy Wright, and the Paul Justice were all knocked out without a doubt. Yep. But the victim was killed 3 days ago. What? Never mentioned that. If the fingerprint scanner on his computer makes sure only he could access his files. It was last used 3 days ago. The fingerprints was cut off and put back on. What? No, I already know the answer to this. Why did you mention this earlier, Prosecutor Gavin? Doesn't this mean someone else could have killed him? Remember that this letter, The Trucy met up with them, however. The defendant had an alibi for the rest of the 3 days. Therefore, had to be moved by someone else. This is really not good. I must have evidence that contradicts that, right? I have to try. The defense has evidence to contradict that thinking. You sound so pathetic right now. I want to erase the stakes. Oh. Arg. Doesn't matter if that was a bluff. As long as the fact that I'm her brother stands. This trial could end at any time. We can't get off the offense, so I need to find something.
Well, Mr. Justice, the prosecution claimed that the defendant could have killed the victim 3 days ago. This is proven by the fact that his fingerprints were scanned on his computer 3 days ago. Then someone else moved the body and rearranged the office. Where is this contradiction you speak of?
Wait, let me... The autopsy report says finger was cut off and reattached. So that means someone could have done that.
Very well. What is the evidence to prove this?
It's like, has to be this. Autopsy report. Please take a look at the autopsy report. There isn't much, but there's one prominent detail.
What is this detail?
Let us recall the prosecution's theory. The victim was murdered 3 days ago, proven by the fingerprint scanner. However, there's something in the autopsy report that completely overrules that claim. I know what it is. The autopsy report states, and I quote, "Further examination shows that his finger was cut off at some point and reattached almost perfectly. With this an account and the prosecution's theory in mind, one conclusion can be made. The victim could have been murdered by anyone for who knows how long. Yes. That cannot be. But that note still implicates the defendant for the crime, doesn't it? The proof of her knowing that I was a brother is non-existent. How could she not have known? We've been by each other's side for a year and a half. For one, she's 16. Also, I have proof she couldn't have known either. That is the proof she couldn't have known is this. I don't know. This? Take another look at the photo that Mr. Wright gave us earlier. Okay, what's this? He's had this photo since the night Sack Enigma died. I highly doubt this is something Mr. Wright just kept out and about. This is getting good. That's just circumstantial evidence, Herr Justice. There's nothing in the world you can present to prove this claim. That can't be.
Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm going to have to reject your claim.
I am impossible.
Man, this is getting really good. I love this.
What is happening in court today? It's like trying to fight an impossible case. Just my arguments are getting shot down constantly. It's like it's been rigged against me. Wait a second. I need more time to investigate. We don't have any more time. The only thing I can do is stall. Oh, we're gonna stall. I can only have one shot at this, though. So what is it, Justice? What's this one thing that's gonna stall time? I don't know. Accusation, maybe? This is really my only option left. Not entirely sure any evidence can get me out of this. Your Honor, the defense would like to make a formal accusation.
Accusation? But what?
Let me explain. Thoughts of my client are... She could have met the victim, and the weapon has her prints. However, there's one other person who could have framed my client. One other person? You're obviously bluffing. I am not bluffing. This one other person, this is could have framed her. Okay. Oh, gee, Uh, Hang on 1 second. Let me think. He was, because the only other person aside from this Trucy was there. She didn't do it. And we're playing as Apollo, and he obviously didn't do it, so we're stalling for time. I guess. That's. Oh, that was right. You can't. That's your client's daddy? Oh boy. Of all the people to her father, nobody ever wanted to frame her. I don't recall Trucy having a motive to kill Marvin Grossberg. Furthermore, Mr. Wright was the only one who told us of Trucy's brother. He was even involved in the cases that had the murder weapon. He could also have very easily gotten the defendant's prints on the weapon. He is far too suspicious to be overlooked here.
As much as I don't want to believe it, Mr. Justice's claim rings true. Mr. Wright could have very well done all of that.
However, the fact of the matter is he cannot prove such a thing.
Considering the evidence we have at hand, I'm inclined to believe that. Therefore, I believe a second day of investigating will be required. At first glance, this case seems simple. It's already turned to a case that is impossible to give a verdict to.
Yes. Exactly.
The defense may have killed the victim. The defendant may have killed the victim. It's also been shown Mr. Wright could have too. Actually, put the defense to prosecution.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I have a feeling this would happen. Do you seriously think I'm gonna let you accuse me?
Mr. Wright.
Witnesses aren't allowed to object. Yes, however, they have the right to refute any accusations thrown at them.
This is a very true fact. Any suspects in any case are allowed to refute any and all allegations.
No, I can't let him do that. That is one final piece of evidence that will stall this court for good. Your Honor, please let me testify once more. I can prove my innocence if you let me do just that. Your Honor,
Mr. Justice, this is the witness's right. I cannot allow you to object.
Then let us begin on why you're wrong, shall we? Oh boy. Let's see. Witness testimony. Oh, that was a weird glitch. Why it can't be me? Let's start with the whole crime. Let's refer to her as the defendant. The defendant killed the victim some days ago. The defendant then stored the body in a freezing location and had someone move it. The defendant chose to use a southerner to rush. He's a southerner? To rush us back to the office? What would have happened if that boy hit us? More death. Then we got to the scene where the body wasn't there and got knocked out. When Mr. Justice came to, the body appeared there. Clearly the body moved while he was unconscious by the defendant or a third party. Tell us, what part of that could I have done that you can prove, I mean? Oh, no! Why does he have to make sense?
We'll have to agree with Mr. Wright, as it doesn't seem possible. Regardless, defense, you have a right to cross-examine.
Yes, we do. Right. I'm gonna take that right. Okay, why it can't be me. Funny killed the victim some days ago. Justice, if you're going to press something, you typically have a question. Right, of course. Are you simply stunned that this statement is irrefutable? You believe she did it, Mr. Wright? That's not what I said. By stating your statement is irrefutable, you say you think she did it. I don't believe she did it. But at the same time, who could? You know, your case is faulty if your own father is believing she did it. Daddy, you don't mean that, right? Something's up with Mr. Wright from the start. Whether it be this cross-examination or not, we'll find out what. Defendant then stored the body in a freezing location and had someone move it. In a freezing location? Can you be more specific? The body was obviously frozen. Autopsy report suggests this. The body was cold when it was even found. This is indisputable. please stay focused on what I asked you. Oh, we got him there. I didn't ask or state that the body was never frozen. I merely asked for you to elaborate on what you meant by freezing location. What do you think I meant by freezing location, Mr. Justice? A freezer, a frozen lake, whatever. Doesn't change the fact that the body was frozen. The body may have been frozen, but it wasn't wet at all. The prosecution confirmed this statement. It's completely impossible. Considering the body was cold, he couldn't possibly have gotten rid of the water. Then that's on me. My bad for suggesting it. Is there anything wrong with what was said? Honor, I believe the contradiction was in this conversation.
Well, we can't have contradictions. Assume you can back up that claim, so do now.
Evidence? It might have been a trap, I don't know. Oh, wait. Check the... What's this say? Oh yeah, I got the Gordon Lucas up at a shot. Wait, he doesn't mention the shooting in his testimony. This is the lineup of was said, and what his statement isn't that lineup, bluff.
I know what statement contradicts.
Really?
Statement of the why is the one that has always existed. The penalty.
Oh. I hate the fact I actually believed him for a second. That's fine, a single penalty. I feel like it has to be his statement that... When I killed the victim some days ago, freezing location. The defendant chose either Southerner to rush us back to the op. This might be what it is. The what? I said it in my prior testimony. It almost seemed like a cowboy. People tend to think that those people are Southerners if you somehow didn't know. I get that part. My question is, what do you mean by rush us back? Obviously, the defendant and that person rushed us back by shooting at us. There's a problem with that. There's no guarantee it would have headed to the office. The defendant could have suggested... Trucy didn't suggest anything. Did you forget she was silent the whole time? You can't prove that you were there. You know she was silent. This is badgering of the witness. This isn't good. It's really bad if he doesn't admit it. But it probably doesn't sound good either. Save. I don't want to get too many penalties. Press harder. Honor, please. The witness was there when we were running toward the office. Under oath on the stand. Don't lie, Mr. Wright.
Oh? Mr. Gavin, I overrule your objection. Mr. Wright, you will answer Mr. Justice's question now.
The truth is, I was in too much of a panic to do anything but run. That would add up. What do I do here? Save again. Keep questioning. That cleared up. I have one more question for you about this statement. You know who it could have been that shot at us. I didn't really see much of them aside from what stereotype they looked like. If I knew who they were, I would have already told the police. That is, unless you want me to suggest that the shooting was a coincidence. Or that your suspect selected someone for this. What am I suggesting? Selected. I'm gonna say selected. I do believe that Mr. Wright could have picked someone to shoot at us. Now that's interesting, Head of Justice. You have my attention. Oh my, why is my dog barking? Hang on. Okay. I don't know if I even read this, but... Yeah, who did Mr. Wright get to shoot the three of you? Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know who this is. Jake Marshall, where? Save, just in case. Check. Mr. Wright, he almost tricked me. However, I know exactly who it is that you hired. You're seriously suggesting this? Using my case files.
Justice, thought we asked you for you to show the person.
I am, but let me be more specific for you, Your Honor. Oh boy. State versus Sky. It's State versus Sky. As you can see, a perfectly clean profile page. Let me point to whom it is. Oh. That is... Oh, wait. I picked the wrong person. Great case file. Let me do that again. State versus Sky. Jake Marshall. You can't see it in the video, but that's him. You see, there's one person who dresses like a cowboy. That Mr. Wright could have very easily hired. A person named Mr. Wright solved the murder of their brother that plagued this person for 2 years. Jake Marshall. Ugh.
Order.
But that's just pure speculation. There's no proof that it was he who shot at you. Oh, really? Then why don't you recall the first testimony then? Did you see who your shooter was? I got there a bit late, as you remember. No, I only saw a hat of some kind. I could have sworn it was a cowboy, but that might be a memory. A cowboy?
Sounds familiar, but again, I've seen many cowboys in my days.
Then recall his latest testimony. Yeah, this also explains why Mr. Wright left out the shooting in his written testimony. But there's no very unworth proof that this has to be Jake Marshall. Mr. Wright did so much for Marshall, he simply couldn't refuse.
That's just plain ridiculous. He couldn't refuse even if it was a crime.
As I've shown with this trial today, Mr. Wright is far more than what he shows. Yep. He could have easily come up with a believable lie to get Marshall to do this.
Order, both of you. Once Prosecutor Cabinet's evidence completely discredit this accusation cannot be overlooked. This Jake Marshall is directly responsible for nearly hurting 3 people. And in turn is responsible for the body discovery. Mr. Marshall is proven to be involved. I will have to formally accept the defense's accusation. In the meantime, I believe that finally concludes the trial for today. But, sorry, Mr. Wright, but the defense's accusations hold some water.
It's shocking, really. I was winging it the whole time. I find it odd, really.
Find what odd, Mr. Gavin?
The fact that Mr. Justice actually survived this first day. I thought the case was more than airtight, but defense attorneys...
Mr. Justice always finds a way out of tricky spots.
Would it kill me to ask for a not tricky case? I think I've more than earned it. Nope. That's how the game works.
I request the defense and prosecution investigate further into the murder. Prosecution, take Mr. Wright into custody as well as this Jake Marshall.
What do you mean, this Jake Marshall? You were the judge on that trial. Of course, Your Honor.
There are no objections. Court is adjourned.
Please don't be a last-minute objection, please. April 13th, 2:48 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 8. What a day. Daddy. Polly, what the hell?
Oh, listen, before you get mad.
Before I get mad? You accused my father! My father! I don't believe he did it. What? Only accused him because I needed time to investigate something. I didn't know how else to stall for time. Your investigation better be worth the worry and anger I went through. Wait, what about us being... Day 1 of being a brother, off to a great start. Anyways, if my hunch is correct, then it should be worth it. I don't exactly know what my hunch is. Regardless. Impossible case, my first loss. That case might help me solve some of the weird possibilities of this one. Back to a time when they were still alive. What? To be continued. Oh. Okay. Well, I think that'll have to do for now. So, thank you for watching this episode of... Actually, let me see how this starts. To be continued. Okay, you had to have that jingle before you end. Three investigation day one passed. Okay, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'll see you next time when we do this. Whatever this is. Bye.